Aries, welcome to my channel. My name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger, and I will be doing a tarot reading for the consciousness of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is a general reading. It is not a private reading, so if you would like a personal reading with me, my website is listed below the video, and you can go to my website and book a reading there. I would love to do a reading for you. Okay. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please do it now. Hit that like button. Thank you. And subscribe and share my videos with your friends and family members if they're into tarot. I would really appreciate that. That would help me grow my channel, and that's what YouTube is all about. Okay, so I asked my spirit guides, Aries, to bring together some quotes from A Course in Miracles. I have these cards of quotes from A Course in Miracles, and I asked my spirit guides to help me choose cards for each sign. So here is your message. Seek not to change the world, but choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. And the back of the card says, I am affected only by my thoughts. And we can change our thoughts from moment to moment. So if what we're seeing is not making us happy, my channeling teacher says our manifestation is all around us. This is our manifestation. We create the world around us. So it is our responsibility to change us and change our minds. All right, let's start with the reading. Let's get going with the reading, Aries. I don't want to hold you up too long. So I'm going to call on the archangels and ascended masters, guides and teachers of the 7 rays of light. I ask that you infuse this reading for Aries with your light, healing, and love. We are so very grateful for your leadings. So be it, and blessed be. Okay, I'm going to pull the first 2 cards will be from the Fairy Oracle to get some energies for the week. All right. Let's see. For Aries, spirit guides for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, we have ecstasis. Somebody else got this. Beautiful. Some fairies are simply light energy, just as angels are, can just be light. Then we have the Lady of the Harvest. I like this card. Lady of the Harvest. Aries is abundant. You know, I would say Aries is the leader and stands right next to the heart of God. So I would say that Aries should darn well be abundant. All right, let's see what this is about. They're both really great cards. So it looks like you're on your way to an uplifting week. That's what I'm going to say. Ecstasis, as you might imagine. Ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. Motivation most of all. Hooray. All right, here we go. I'll read the card. Let me hold it up for you. Ecstasis. Ecstasy is something people seek. It feels better than good. It feels, well, ecstatic. We experience it in tiny bursts and in bigger surges. It enables us to recognize the sacred nature of our own being as an experienced fact, not merely a theory or article of faith. Ecstasy is not something we can make within ourselves, but something that flows through us when we open ourselves to it. It fills us with power and with the motivation to grow, to become what we have the positive to become what we have the positive potential of being, and to fulfill our purpose in being here and now on this planet. When we are feeling these surges of joy, we are empowered, and we know that we are on an appropriate track for us, the track that leads to greater meaning and fulfillment in our lives. This card in a reading says, among other things, go for it. It confirms that we are on course, moving in a good direction, and that we are in harmony with the great song. Oh, that's beautiful. It says great joy and great accomplishments are within your reach. Its song also lights up and empowers the cards around it, healing the past, intensifying the moment, enlightening the future. Wow, that is beautiful. That is more beautiful than I remember it. Okay, number 18, the Lady of the Harvest. Completion, grief, loss, harvest, release. Here we go. Lady of the Harvest. It is time to accept change, to move on to the next phase. Power and strength in the present and future come from releasing the past. This is a time of liberation, and we might as well cooperate with it. It will happen whether we want it to or not. Release and liberation may be painful or joyful depending on the circumstances. Cry if you need to. Be joyful if that is appropriate. But in either case, trust the process. Acknowledge what you feel and prepare to move on. Maybe it's joyful and a time to cry. It could be both, because I'm not sure why release and liberation would be painful. I would think it would be something we welcome, but with release and liberation, it means that we have to let something go. That's the only thing I can figure. I would think tears of joy. Anyway, those are your cards. Those are your the energies for the week. I am going to use for you, I think I'm going to use my dragon cards, but I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Metatron Oracle deck for you, and we'll look at them afterward. I'm just going to pull them out and set them aside, and we'll look at them after your reading. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, dragon cards. Here we go. Okay, Aries, let's go with your reading. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of July 4 to July 10. I hope you all have some plans for the weekend, whether that be resting at home because you've had a lot on your plate and you have a nice long weekend, or barbecuing with friends, going to the beach, the mountains, whatever. Hope you have a good time planned. Okay. I know I do. I don't know. It's supposed to rain here. I think it might be overcast, but you know what? If it doesn't rain, I'll be in the pool. Me and Ranger and I will be in the pool. Right? Okay. And we'll be with family and friends too this weekend, I'm sure. All right, here we go, Aries. The Knight of Swords. Oh, he's causing a little trouble here. Wow. Look at this guy. He says, what would happen if I stick my sword in that cyclone there? Wow. No, I'm not quite. It's as though he's it seems that he stuck it in there himself, or did it get pulled in and he's like, whoa, what happened? Look at what I did to myself. There goes my sword. There goes my identity. There goes my identity. Let's see. Let's see. The King of Pentacles. Well, am I surprised? Look at how sweet. Here he is with his child. The King of Pentacles would be hanging out with his kid because he knows he's very loving, a very loving, mature man who enjoys being outdoors, taking the kids out. Cool. King of Pentacles. All right, let's see what that means for you, whether he's a guide or is it part of your history. Oh, Two of Wands. This is, I love this. So he says, I got everything I need. What am I going to do? I just don't know. I'm going to throw the world up and bounce it around and see what I come up with. Which side will it land on in my hand? If whatever side is up, that's where I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to do. You have choices. You have opportunities, abundant opportunities. You're going places, Aries. Wow, nice. And you know, Wands is all about our soul passion. Nice. Seven of Pentacles. This guy is funny. Look at how he's wrapped himself around the tree. Oh, well, let me see if I can get... Okay. See how he's wrapped himself around the tree? He's been working so hard that he's got himself wrapped like a pretzel. All for a couple of coins. Or to keep something it's like he's babysitting the tree to make sure that it stays healthy and to make sure that the coins don't start falling, that the tree doesn't die. And the point of the Seven of Pentacles is, 7 is a spiritual number. It's the number of spiritual growth. The point is, am I receiving a return on the labor that I'm putting into this? Is this worth my effort? The guy's got himself twisted into a pretzel. So I don't know, you tell me, Aries. Seven of Cups, lots of choices, like the Two of Wands. Only this guy's choices, well, they could become these. It could become this. I don't know what to do. I have everything I need. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to start? What should I do? What should I do? Well, I'll tell you what not to do. Don't waste your time and money on trendy schemes, teachers, trying to figure out what you should be doing, following the latest trend. You don't want to do that, because what you're going to be doing is in you already, and what you need to do is start from the bottom and learn the basics, work your way up from a really good, qualified, established teacher. Someone who knows what they're doing. They're not trendy. They've been doing it for years and years and years. You don't want to pick something that's trendy. That's all I have to say about that. Five of Wands, conflict, competition. Don't worry about the competition, babe. You don't have any competition. You know, this is not about being better than or less than. It's about doing what you do. Doing what you're here to do, okay? It's not about competition. You don't even have to compare. Don't compare yourself to others. It's not about that. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. You might feel like you're scrambling to, like you're juggling. You're having to juggle a lot of things. Actually, these guys seem to be playing volleyball on the beach. That looks like fun. But you will be juggling a lot of things, trying to because you'll have a new schedule, a new routine, a new program in order to put this new thing that you're going to be doing into effect. Two of Cups. This is the card of partnership, of a lifelong partnership. Oh, I like the Lover's card in this deck is really awesome. I like this. So here they are. They're meeting up. Oh, check you out. Aren't you? Yeah, you're really beautiful too. They really love each other, like through and through. It's not just on the surface. And it can be a business partnership, you know, because you just are in sync and you both do your part of the business. You don't do the same thing. You both do your part of the business, your share of the work, the best. You're really good at the part that you play. And together, you're a great team. Okay, here's the last card. 10 of Wands. Yep. You're putting down that big old heavy burden. You're putting down your burdens with this 10 of Wands. You're putting down your burdens. 10 of Wands. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Putting down your burdens. This is caused by not knowing what you're doing. This is caused by investing too much effort and losing your identity. Like right here, see, like this card I was saying, you lost. Oops, you lose your identity here. You lose your instrument. Sorry, you lose that instrument. You lose your identity. That's who you are. And then you become all twisted in a pretzel because you're not following your path. You're not following your path. You're doing something. You're distracted. Somebody has asked you to do something. You're distracted. You're not focusing on your path. There's a great distraction, but you're putting that burden down. Okay, so. All right, so here we go. The King of Pentacles has been your teacher. It's been your teacher. You didn't quite learn the lesson though, because you kind of, you think you did, but you really, this is like codependency. This card is like codependency. Seek not to change the world, but choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. So I think that the teaching you received may not have been what was, may or may not have been what was taught. Maybe this is what you were taught. Codependency. Codependent behaviors. But that king was like a parent or something who taught you how to do things in the world. In the meantime, in the background, you've got the two. Two comes first. Got a lot of choices. You got a lot of conflict. These choices are about laying out a lot of money for some trendy stuff. Stay away from the trendy stuff. You want to go with a bona fide teacher to help you go to where you want to go. You don't need to worry about competition because you are not competing, Aries. You're not competing There's no competition. You're doing your thing. This is not about competition. It's about learning a skill, honing a craft. And it's in a leadership fashion. So more like a business coach, something like that. Someone who has been doing coaching for like 30 years. A communicator, someone who knows communication. That's all right. We have the Two of Pentacles because as you get with this teacher, and you know what, this could also be your teacher. As you get with this teacher, as you make some moves in a direction on your behalf, you're going to start juggling. So are you going to start juggling life because you're going to have a new routine? All right, and people are going to have to, in your household are going to have to get used to the fact that you have a new routine. This could be very well be your teacher, your business coach, whatever it is you're doing, and you're going to have a lifelong relationship like a mentor. You know, this person's going to teach you a lot. And one of the things that's going to happen as a result of this is that you're going to be laying down this burden. And this burden. That's your reading, Aries. Now, we have ecstasis and the Lady of the Harvest. Well, laying this down is ecstasy. It's joyful. Meeting this person, great joy. Feeling like this, serious abundance. And you have the Lady of the Harvest and ecstasis, joyful. Really good news. Good news coming in for you, Aries. Beautiful reading. All right, let's see. Metatron has, all right, conquering fear, start today. Someone else, I can't remember who got this card, but I got a message from Metatron saying, you know, let go, just let me guide you. Like, close your eyes, pretend you're blind, and let me just guide you through this process. You know, and it goes for this card too, for you, Aries. And then the other card is fire, dragon strength. Well, if that's not an Aries card, and there's part of the Metatron's cube right there. You got it. You got it in you. You can do this, Aries. I wish you the best. Have a great 4th, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you.